My villain art didn't start with a bang. It started with a laugh. 5 years ago, my sister was hit by a driver who blew a red light doing 60 in a school zone. He didn't even tap the brakes. Because his father owns half the real estate in this state. The police report accidentally lost the breathalyzer results. The witnesses suddenly developed amnesia. He walked out of the courtroom with a fine that cost less than his watch. He saw him in the parking lot afterward. He was leaning against his new Porsche, laughing with his lawyer, talking about where they were going for brunch. That laugh, it did something to me. It snapped the part of my brain that believed in the rules. I spent 15 years as a forensic accountant for the FBI. I knew where the bodies were buried, or rather, where the money was hidden. He didn't go after him. Not at first. I went after the foundation. Over the next 14 months, I methodically dismantled his father's empire. Every offshore account, every laundered dollar from those luxury developments. I leaked it all to the most aggressive investigative journalists in the country. You watched the news as the feds raided their mansion at 6 in the morning. I watched them lose the cars, the status, and every friend they ever had. But I wasn't done. He waited until they were living in a cramped 2-bedroom apartment in the worst part of town. I waited until that kid, now a broken man with nothing but a pill habit, was walking to the bus stop in the rain. He pulled up next to him in the same model car he'd used to kill my sister. I lowered the window, looked him right in the eye, and I just smiled. A look of pure, unadulterated terror on his face. That was the first time I'd slept through the night in 5 years. They call me a villain now, but in a world without justice, the villain is the only one getting the job done.